Hello again, welcome back to All Crone Up. It's Francis. It's very windy, but this isn't my garden. Aren't these just beautiful? I thought I'd do my little video here today. One of my lovely people who watches my videos, Nick, has been asking for a few different videos. So today's video, prompted by him, he wanted to know more about happiness chemicals and how to get more of those happiness chemicals in the body, and what you can do to get them. So today and I've got notes because this is a lot of information, so I didn't want to miss anything out. So the four different types of chemicals that we're going to talk about today. The first one is dopamine. Now, lots of people have heard, I think, most of these with these words, but maybe not so much knowing where they come from. So to get dopamine is the reward chemical. So you get this when you have it's when you do something to get like a reward. So for example, if you eat food, then you can get it things like if you achieve a goal. So if you make a list and you tick things off the list, that's a dopamine hit. You know, getting enough sleep, you get good dopamine. Having a bath and meditating, all that kind of thing. When you're doing something and you creating a situation where you get a reward. So that's dopamine. Check. Okay, endorphins. Now everybody's heard of endorphins, I think, at this stage, and this is the painkiller. So if you exercise, now I'm doing a lot of workouts at the gym, and when I come out, I'm like, I feel invincible. My body's all buzzing. I feel really cool and really great and like really powerful. And that is the endorphin. That's when the endorphins are like all over the place and they're giving me such a high. So exercising, laughing. When I'm with my sister, we just laugh like just silly children, or funny. It's just hilarious when we're together and we just laugh and laugh. And we get a lot of endorphins that way. Listening to music and dancing. So that kind of thing is always useful. Meditation, again. So that's dopamine and endorphins for meditation. And dark chocolate is really good as well, or cacao is really good to kind of up the endorphins and open the heart. So really good ways of getting endorphins. Oxytocin is the next one, and this is the love hormone. Lots of people know it as the love hormone. So if you socialize or if you have physical touch, you can do this. You can get it by touching the self. So you can give yourself a hug. You can hold your own face. I do that one quite often. You can even hold your own hand, and all of these things will release oxytocin, different levels, obviously. But I think if you hug, I think it's a minimum of 6 seconds. If you hug someone for 6 seconds, then they really get released. And it's very different to like hug and then release. So hug for 6 seconds and then release, and then you'll find that you just feel more uplifted. By helping other people, by petting animals and stroking the dog or the cat or a cow. Oh, I love cows. Also in childbirth, but you get loads of oxytocin, but that is not something to do every day. Serotonin is the last one that we're going to talk about today. Now that is called either the happy hormone or a mood stabilizer, and you get serotonin with the sun. I'm in the sun at the moment, which is great. Mindfulness and meditation, but being mindful of what you're doing, being very present in the moment, which we talk about a lot here. Nature walks, obviously, this is my thing. Meditation, again, and a well-balanced diet. So if you're feeling a little bit kind of sluggish, or if you're feeling a bit low, or if you just need a boost and you need a bit of a happy hormone, you can turn to any of the things that we've mentioned today, and that will really help to lift you. The hormones will start buzzing around the body, and it will just give you a little lift. And what happens often is that if we get that little lift, it will spur us on to the next thing that will be positive in the day. Because sometimes, if if you're feeling like, and you're just watching telly and you're zoned out and you're not really, and you don't have any impetus to do anything, and then you do something like you might make yourself a cup of tea and have a dance in the kitchen while this is my dancing apparently, while the kettle is boiling, and then even just that will, or maybe have a sing in the kitchen while that's happening, or just pop outside if you can into the garden, or just go for a short walk. A short walk will change the way that you feel. And this is one of the other reasons that I very much try to either take you out for walks or bring you into my garden and do these videos, because I'm kind of putting the outside in through your phone to you. So that's what they're for. So I hope this has been helpful. Thank you to Nick for suggesting this as a topic for my channel. And if you have any things that you'd like me to talk about, please put them in the comments below, because I'm always up to talk about anything really. So yeah, put them in the comments and I will see what I can do. In the meantime, have the most beautiful day. Find something on the lists that we've been talking about and do them, but bear in mind that meditation, didn't that cover 3 or even 4, all 4 of them? I think definitely 3. So if you meditate every day, then you're rising up your good hormone state. So bonus on top of everything else that it's good for. So take care, have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe if you feel like it. Share this with somebody who you think might help, this might be helpful for. And yeah, have a great day. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.